Hey, warriors. First of all, I want you guys to know that when I talk about something, I'm not just talking like a lot of people are. I'm not just saying things that I heard or that I read. Okay? I'm talking about things that I have actually been through in my personal own life. That being said, um, there is something that I very rarely hear being talked about in this type of space. And that is that, you can get stuck in healing because we were taught that, to believe that we're never done, I guess. You start doing the work, you face your traumas, you unpack those patterns, you grow, and for a while it's powerful, but then something shifts, without realizing it. Healing becomes our identity. And you start thinking stuff like, I still have more to fix, I'm not exactly there yet, I need to heal this before I can fully be me. And suddenly, you're not growing anymore, you know and I've been there. It's like you're, instead of progressing that growth, you start circling, right? you know um and here's I guess a truth that a lot of people, including myself at one point, try to avoid. At some point, continuing to dig, I guess, becomes a way of avoiding living. I mean, you're just not healing anymore. You're staying in a loop that keeps you focused on what's wrong with you, or you know what I mean, or what's wrong with me. And those are the questions that you keep asking. But the thing is what if you're already someone worth accepting? Do you know what I'm saying? Right now, not fully healed version of you. I We're so stuck on the future version of ourselves. A lot of us do. We get stuck there, but look at everything that you've already done. You know what I mean? Look at the awareness that you've built, the patterns that you have already broken. I mean, I know for myself, like, all the different ways that I had started to show up, that counts. You know what I mean? It matters because that is real growth. Healing, I guess, was never meant to make us perfect. And if you're the kind of person like me, that's what you are striving for, you know. Um, but it was meant to make us aware, plain and simple, And once you're aware, we all know you can't be unaware. But the you gotta at some point realize that the next step isn't more fixing, I guess. You understand? I mean, what it's acceptance, you know? I mean, at some point, that's what we have to do, is accept ourselves. You know, that version of you that keeps saying, I'm not ready yet, really is the only thing keeping you from actually living your life fully. I don't know. There's no there's no final version of you that suddenly becomes acceptable. You become acceptable the moment that you decide to stop rejecting who you are right this second. So maybe the shift that you need isn't what else do I need to heal. Maybe that shift is, can I finally see myself clearly and choose to stand as I am? You don't need to keep proving your worth through your damn healing. I mean, we are allowed to live right now. I love you.